Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Deluxe Class Smokescreen from Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy. He is part of Wave 2, and it's kind of weird. Wave 2 has had some really weird distribution. I don't think I've ever seen any of Wave 2 in a store. All of mine I've gotten from either Amazon. Actually, did I get any from Hasbro Pulse? I think I got all of them from Amazon, actually, now that I think about it. Smokescreen, Airwave, RC, and Alicon, all from Amazon. So I guess check Amazon if you're looking for these, because that is definitely where I got all mine. Really cool picture of Smokescreen here on the side. I really like this artwork. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it's kind of weird how he's lower in the box and then the accessories are on the top, because it kind of hides him. We just took a look at Blue Streak not that long ago, and he was reversed. He was higher up, and his weapons were in the bottom. I think it's a better look. I mean, just when you're putting a figure in a box like this, you're going to want to display him prominently, and this kind of overshadows him a little bit, but it's not going to matter in a minute because we're going to take him out of there. On the back, you can see Smokescreen robot mode, vehicle mode, all looks pretty good. So let's go ahead, let's get him out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. So here he is out of the packaging. I think he looks great. Very similar to Blue Streak. It's obviously the same mold, just with a couple of different tweaks. This kind of front section of the car is different. Obviously, head sculpt is different. Other than that, pretty much exactly the same, but I think it looks great. I've always really liked Smokescreen's color scheme. Smokescreen's color scheme. Try to say that 5 times fast. Can't believe I said that right. Anyway, I think he looks good. Unfortunately, mine, I feel like the knees are a little loose. Hopefully that's just mine and not a common QC issue. I mean, Blue Streak on mine was fine, so hopefully he should be alright, though. But yeah, overall, I think he really looks great. Nice matte finish for all these colors up top, which I really like. Really think the Autobot symbol looks sharp. It's got the number 80 on the doors. Head sculpt is like a little bit, I don't know how to put this, just like wider. He's just got a bigger head than the other two. And when I say the other two, I mean Blue Streak and Prowl. But it suits him. I think the yellow paint on his crest looks really good. So I really like Smokescreen. Very fun. Articulation, head is on a ball joint, so you got up and down, side to side. You have this kind of hinge and rotation in the shoulder. You can also move this around if you want. This is supposed to lock in, but if you wanted to move it for some reason, you could. You do have a bicep swivel. You have 90 degrees in the elbow. You have a wrist swivel, waist swivel, kick out to the side, kick forward. The back kick stops about there. Out to the side, I already said. Thigh swivel. A little bit more than 90 degrees, pretty much not quite 180, but because of transformation, that's got to go most of the way around. And then, of course, you have the ankle tilt. And he still has these weird little panels on the side to try to pretend like his feet aren't completely hollow, but I gotta be honest, I don't really care that his feet are completely hollow. It doesn't really bother me all that much. I don't know why they thought it would. I mean, maybe it bothers some people, I don't know. But either way, I think he looks great. I really do. The one thing I would say, I kind of wish his gun, well, all 3 guns, really, were made out of like a light gray or white or something. Even black, I feel like I would take. Just with the blue, it just kind of blends in a little bit too much. He's got too much blue, and I feel like they should be either white or light gray. Not a huge problem. Just my opinion. But overall, I think he looks really good. I wanted to bring in Siege Smokescreen. And you can see what I mean, like the gun. Like, I think it's funny, with this one, they went to the trouble of molding this in blue and then caked on the white paint to make it look white. And then I guess this time they're just like, nah, just leave it blue. But I don't know why they couldn't just mold it out of white to begin with, because I'm pretty sure Blue Streaks were light gray. I mean, you could even just give him Blue Streaks accessories. Just crank out the same accessories and give him the light gray. I guess because he doesn't have any other light gray in his color palette, and they didn't want to mold it out of white. I don't know. Just makes no sense to me. Because these were definitely molded out of white, and I'm pretty sure this was molded blue but painted white. But anyway, looking at the two, they're both good. I do still think I prefer this one. This one I think is definitely more cartoon accurate, because he did have kind of a more rounded barrel chest and the bigger head. And this kind of looks more like a Prowl / Blue Streak repaint into Smokescreen. This actually looks like cartoon Smokescreen. They're both good. I just think this one looks a little better. Okay, so if you watch my Blue Streak video, the transformation is exactly the same. I've gone ahead and removed all the weapons. We're going to start by flipping up these little panels on the inside of the legs. This one's actually kind of loose. Yeah, not a great thing, but whatever. Flip it up in there. Go ahead, straighten these out, and you can peg these all together like so. There we go. Then swivel them around 180 degrees at the waist. Next, we're going to unhinge the shoulders because they're pegged in on these little pegs right there into the arms right there. So you just have to make sure that those are unpegged so that you can then lift up this whole section and just kind of make sure you clear the head. Then you're going to flip this part out to fill in the gap. Swivel the head around 180 degrees like so. Then you're going to bend him at the waist here and then just kind of get it so that this all lines up. There you go, like that. Then you're going to bring these up to cover, and it takes a little bit of finagling, but it will eventually clear. I don't know why I feel like I have more trouble with this one than I did with Blue Streak. There we go. Then you can flip down the heels like so. Next, you're going to take the arms and rotate them so that the wheels are facing up. And then bring this in, straighten the arm out, rotate this straight down. And then there's a little tab on the side of the forearm here. And then there's right there. So you'll tab that in to close the door. So again, rotate the wheel up, straighten out the arm, bring that in, drop that down, and then close the door. And there you have Smokescreen's vehicle mode. I think it looks really good, really sharp. Again, I really like the matte finish for the red. I think that really works. Love the Autobot symbol. White stripes, the blue color scheme just really works. Rolls decent enough. If you want to put the guns back in, you can peg them in there and peg these into the same peg holes you did in robot mode. I don't like them with all those guns on, but you can certainly do that. The other thing you can do is take these and kind of make like a super gun by pegging these onto the side. And then you can peg that in there if you like. And then real quick, here's a comparison with the Siege vehicle mode. I think the Siege vehicle mode is really cool for being, you know, like a pre-Earth Cybertronian form. But overall, if you're talking about what the classic character looks like, obviously I have to go with this. But I do really like both of them. So I really like Smokescreen a lot, even if you already have Blue Streak, even if you're already planning on buying Prowl, even if you already have all the Siege versions, I definitely recommend picking this guy up. I've always been a big fan of this robot design, the whole Prowl, Blue Streak, Smokescreen trio I've always really liked. They're kind of like the Autobot Seekers to me. So I always buy them. Every time they redo them, I always get all three because I just really like this design. The color schemes for all three I think are great. And this time has been no exception. This is kind of the definitive Smokescreen to me. Obviously, the Masterpiece figures exist, and I keep using the phrase mini masterpieces, and it's kind of true. I feel like Earthrise has really been doing the best it can to give us as close to masterpiece-like figures as you can on this budget, and I feel like they've really been crushing it. I thought Blue Streak was amazing. I think Smokescreen is amazing. I'm sure Prowl is going to be great when he gets here in a little bit. I think he's actually starting to ship on Amazon now, so fingers crossed, should be here soon. But yeah, even if you already have the Siege versions, I liked the Siege versions. I mean, I think we all agreed when Prowl came out that his legs looked a little wonky with the Siege version. And then when they did Blue Streak and Smokescreen, I thought they did a better job just because the color schemes kind of worked for that mold a little bit better. Even Barricade, worked a little bit better. But I just think this is a better mold. I just think out of the two, this is a better mold. The vehicle modes look fantastic. The robot modes look great. And it's as close to a mini masterpiece as you can get for 20 bucks. So I definitely recommend picking them up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.